Good afternoon. My name is Vince. I'm president and founder of Asian Pacific Community Awareness Inc. And I'm here this afternoon to interview Patricia Brinkley, who is running for Senate District 1.
Hello, Vince. How are you? Thank you for this opportunity. And yes, my name is Patricia Brinkley. I am running for Senate District 1, which is located in North Las Vegas. And I am an attorney, an activist, active in my church, and I am a concerned citizen.
So, Patricia, running for state senate, what are your responsibilities as our state senator?
Okay, that's a good question, Vincent, because a lot of people don't realize that the Assembly and the Senate are part of the Nevada legislature. There are 42 Assembly people and there are 21 Senate offices. And so, as being part of the legislature, they are the ones responsible for what impacts the citizen on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of people don't realize that. So all the laws regarding the school, voting, water, housing, everything goes through the legislature.
Thank you for mentioning that. And that's something that I preach to a lot of people, that it's important for us, no matter what party you're affiliated with, to vote for the people who are going to affect our city and our state, regardless of who is president. You agree with that?
Oh, definitely, most definitely. During the last election, my husband ran for Assembly, and there were some people who did not vote down ballot. And when I say down ballot, I mean they go in and they vote for the president or the governor and the first couple of offices that they know of. And then the judges and the Assembly are left off because they don't know the people and they don't feel that they should vote for someone they don't know. Mm-hmm. But I believe that they should take the time to do their research, because judges affect you on a daily basis. If you are involved in an automobile accident or any kind of personal injury, you're going to have to go to court. Mm-hmm. And so it's good to know who the judges are. And the same thing for the legislature. You need to know whether these people are incumbents. I talk to people all the time, they don't even know who their current assembly person is. So you need to do your research. There are various sources out there where you can research the assembly and the Senate candidates and the judges, so you can make a determination whether that candidate shares your values.
That is absolutely correct. And running for Senate, and you know that I'm always preaching about hearing solutions to the problems. We all know the problems that we have. And being in the Senate, do you have a specific platform that you want to fight for or advocate for?
Sure. Number one on my platform is education. And as we know, Nevada is ranked, depending upon the ranking that you're looking at, either 49th or 50th in the country. So first, I would like to make sure that parents have the choice of where to send their child. They don't necessarily have to send them to a public school, but they can choose a charter school, private school, religious school. And not only that, I want the money that is allocated to each child to follow the child. So it's not just left in the public school system, but would be available to the parent to use in the educational situation that they want to place their child in.
Okay, so how would you do that as our senator to make sure that that money follows the child?
Okay, well, that would be involved drafting a bill, getting people to sign on to the bill, having it voted upon in committee, and then it would go to a larger section of the legislature to vote on. And after that, then if it passes, it will be sent to the governor, and the governor would sign that. And so that would be one of my main issues when I'm elected to the Senate. The other thing is I have a lot of issues with education, and so that's the main one, with the money and the parent having the parental choice of where to send the child. But I think we need to get back to the basics: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Many children are being passed along and they're not proficient at their own grade level. And that is a disservice to pass children along, give them a diploma, and they cannot read or write. I mean, how are they supposed to make a living for themselves if they are not educated? So we need to get back to the basics. So we make sure that when these kids graduate, at least they can go out and complete a job application.
What's your opinion about vocational training for our young?
And that is the other area that's part of my platform. I don't believe that everybody should be going to college. College is not for everyone. However, I believe that people that are good with their hands, they should be going through some type of vocational training. I mean, they could be a mechanic, a repair person. There are a lot of jobs available, and that you don't have to go to college and be burdened with a debt when you can just, particularly if you have no interest in going to college. Why are we forcing kids to do that? Let them go take the path that's going to be best for them, and you can make a lot of good money working with your hands in repairs or let's say any type of thing that doesn't require a 4-year college degree.
Air conditioning or heating, like I just told you, my
pools,
problem.
Yes, plumbing, electricians,
even landscaping.
Yes. I mean, so we need to find out what that child's interest is, and try to direct them in that right direction.
Well, this is getting away a little bit, but I think this is something the school system should do. We know that recruitment in the military is down, except for the United States Marine Corps. And I'm proud to say that because I'm a Marine veteran. They are looking at young recruits now, and they're trying to put them into a position which they are interested in and can benefit the kid. So that's something that definitely has to happen in the school system.
Yes, I don't know what the attitude is about the public school system with the military per se, but with the things that went on during COVID, a lot of people chose not to go into the military. So if a child wants to do that, then it should be encouraged. They should also be allowed to, they should be able to take the aptitude test to find what they would be good at in the military and get that experience.
Exactly. Is there another issue besides education that you are really...
I'm very concerned about public safety. I don't know, but when I read the next door on the internet, people have issues every day about porch piracy, or someone stole their car, or they smashed the car. You know, going back to who we elect. It starts with the DA. A lot of people think it starts with the police, but it doesn't. The police can only do what the laws allow them to do. So they arrest somebody, and then it goes to the DA to determine whether the charges are going to be entered against that person, and whether they, a lot of times, because particularly when you have those smash and grab, they raise the limit that a person can take, and so if they don't reach that threshold, they're not going to press charges against them. And so it's troubling to the community. It's troubling to the establishments that are being ripped off, basically, and no one is the criminals are let out again. Well, I shouldn't say criminals. The perpetrators are let out again, and the businesses you can see they're going bankrupt right now.
Yeah, I mean, we see what's happening in Oregon and California. The businesses are moving out.
Yes.
In closing, is there any special message you would like for our viewers to know, and tell them how they can get in contact with you and support you?
Okay. Well, again, I'm a concerned citizen. I'm a mother, grandmother, and I just don't like what I'm seeing with this in our society right now. I know I'm a baby boomer, and I grew up in a different time frame, so things aren't what they were when I was growing up. But I think we need to get back to having a basic nuclear family. And I think a lot of our issues will be resolved if we did have a two-parent family raising these children today. A lot of times you look around and you say there's no one parenting these children. So I think we should get back to the basics of parenting our children. But I can be reached at electpatriciabrinkley.com. That's my website. Or you can send me an email at electpatriciabrinkley@gmail.com. And my cell number is 725-900-9341. That's my personal line. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them directly to me, and I will directly respond to you.
Patricia, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us, and we wish you well, and let's do this again in a couple of months.
Thank you, Vince. I
You're
look
welcome.
forward to it.
Bye.